Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. My allergies are really killing me, so if you see the video pause and my head jerk around like Max Headroom, if you're old enough to remember that, then uh, it means I just paused to blow my nose or something because I'm allergic to Alabama. Uh, Political advertising. Political Wow. Just wow. So much for targeted advertising. Bloomberg has just been taking a complete shotgun, scattershot, rock salt approach. Here, look at my ad. Look at my ad. Uh, Everybody is annoyed with how many ads they've seen from Bloomberg that don't say anything. It's like, Bloomberg can fix it. That's sounding kind of like Jeb Bush. Really, it really is. And we know how that turned out. And for good reason. We're bad enough with Trump. Can you imagine what we would have been under with Jeb Bush? Jeez. But I personally have actually not seen an ad from Elizabeth Warren or Buttigieg, Mayor Pete. I think there's a very good reason for this. In this case, targeted advertising is working because they are targeting all of their advertising toward Warren, all females, especially white upper class females. Buttigieg, if you don't make over $100,000 a year, possibly more, you're not going to see one of his ads, period. If I'm wrong, let me know. Because I'm pretty sure you would have to be signed up for his mailing list if you earn under $100,000 a year. Bernie has, I'm annoyed. Yes, I'm annoyed because he sounds like Hillary did in 2016. We are under attack. Pardon me, but that is the nature of a political campaign. Being under attack is the nature of a political campaign. So stop whining. Stop acting like you're an underdog. You're not. As much coverage as you get, as many debates as you have gotten, as many town halls as you have been included in, you are not an underdog. You're not. You've been included in every poll. Tulsi has not been included in every poll. She has not been included in every debate. She has not been included in every town hall. And yet, if you see her ads, every one of them, everyone without exception, focuses on issues. I don't care whether you like it or not. Look up her ads and compare them to Bernie's ads. We are under attack. Beat Trump. How does this sound any different from Hillary? He's doing exactly what she did in 2016. He's giving you rhetoric. he's giving you platitudes. I've taken apart policies over and over again. I've shown just where the flaws are. In writing, in video, I keep doing it. It does no good. Why do I keep doing this? Who else is talking about Tulsi? The Radical Independent is, but who else? Even on Jimmy Dore, he even admits that she's the better candidate. But Bernie can win. Win what? If I have pointed out how much of a slave to the DNC Bernie is. I have pointed out how much of an imperialist Bernie is. I have pointed out that on January 14th, Bernie released a statement which was a complete recap without alteration of the last 3.5 years of Russiagate. None of this points to diplomacy. None of this, none of this. Tulsi is the only one that says that she will reach across party lines. By attacking Trump, Bernie is divisive. Everyone but Tulsi is divisive. And you don't want, if you're for one of these other candidates, you want the division. You personally want the division. It's you. Stop pointing fingers and saying, oh, it's their fault. As long as you're still pointing your finger, remember, if you've got one finger pointing at them, at someone else, you got 4 fingers pointing back at yourself. Where is the problem? If you are not willing to make some kind of effort to reach across the aisle, to talk about the issues, if you are not willing to make the effort, stop blaming anybody else. Someone has to make the effort. Someone has to focus on the issues. If you want all of this conflict in this country to end, you have to make the effort. You. Stop putting it on someone else. Stop acting like you're winning by beating someone else down. You're the one punching down. You're the one punching to the left. You're the one punching to the right. And you know what that means? That means you're in the middle. You are a centrist. You are a centrist. You are a neoliberal. You are a warmonger. If you are not for peace, you are for war. There is no in between on this. There is no in between. Stop acting like there is. You're either against warfare or you're for it. There is no other choice. So this is your choice. And why is my head glowing? I don't know. Anyway, turn off the advertising. Start looking into details. Pay attention. Listen to the people that are actually paying attention. Stop listening to this stuff and stop saying, oh, well, Tulsi is a better candidate, but. There is no but. Except for the one that you got your head up in. That's the only but in this equation. If you're either for the best candidate or you're for losing. Period. Because you have made the choice to lose. If you are willing to bow down to the DNC, to the RNC, you have chosen to lose. There is no other way about it. You know how crooked these parties are. You know that none of them are for you. You know that Bernie has pledged allegiance to the DNC. You know that the only candidate standing up to them is Tulsi Gabbard. You know the only candidate that has been actually standing up against warfare is Tulsi Gabbard. And more than words, more than rhetoric, more than platitudes, in actions, in policies that she puts out there. It's not some vague bullshit. She says how she's going to do it. If anybody is not saying how they're going to do it, then they're not going to do it. You know this. Would you ask a contractor to build a house without asking what the specifications for the house were? No, you wouldn't. If you go shopping for a car, if you go looking for a new shirt or a new blouse, you look at what materials it's made from, don't you? But you're not going to demand that of political policies. How stupid is this? If you have an allergy to a certain food, you go to a restaurant, you make sure that what you're ordering doesn't have that ingredient. Well, guess what? We're all allergic to freaking war. All of us. We all pay for it. One way or another, we all pay for it. But you won't ask the ingredients. You're not going to ask the ingredients. You're just going to swallow it whole. It's about time for you to ask what's on that menu. That's it for me for today. You have a good day. Start thinking.